locked in a box. Locked in a rhythm, stuck behind the bars of his own beat. The boy holds his breath, not understanding what it means. It's okay, he says his brother. Don't look away. Breathe into your veins. Don't look away. No one to blame. All the pain. Look shame right in the face. up in my head, up in my
Party people around the world, please welcome to the stage the world record-breaking beatboxer, world looping champion and collaborator with Bjork, Damon Albarn, Gorillaz, Ed Sheeran, Lily Allen, Rudimental, and loads of other peeps, and a really nice guy. Please go crazy for S.K. Shlomo! Hello, 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 hello. How we doing, everybody? Woo. Very nice to see you. Very nice indeed. Welcome along. It's Thursday night here in the UK. My name's SK Shlomo. I go live every single Thursday. How are you all doing? Where are you watching from? And how are you feeling today? How are things? So much happening in my world. I can't even begin to tell you. But tell me what's happening in your world. Where are you in the world, please? And how are you doing? For me, things are good. I just announced my tour. Yeah! I'm going back on tour. Just announced something like 30 dates. It's crazy. Starting in 1 month. I'm really excited about it. Please come and see me on tour, please. Because I need that human interaction so bad. But we posted it all up on beatboxadventures.com. I'm also going to be shaving my head for charity, so you can sponsor me to raise money for the homeless for Crisis. So please do that. Go on beatboxadventures.com to sponsor me for charity. Who is watching today? Hello to everybody tuned in. Hello to Stubo. How are you, Stu? Welcome aboard. Hello to Demask. How are you doing? Josh in the house. How are you? Where are you guys all watching from? Earl Monroe's watching from LA. Doing well. That's good to hear, man. Are you hearing some strange sound clipping again? Oh, my days. I think it's the heat. The heat is messing with everything. Hey, Jason, thank you for liking the stream. Stu says don't shave it. If you don't want me to shave it, I actually set up 2 Just Giving pages. One called Team Shave and another called Team Ponytail. So if you don't want me to shave it, Team Ponytail need to raise more than Team Shave by the 8th of July, which is when I'm going to live stream the big shearing. At the moment, Team Shave are definitely winning. So go to beatboxadventures.com and donate if you want me to keep the hair. You do have power. Will I come to LA? I'd love to, as soon as it's safe to do so. At the moment, it's all UK tour dates. But I'm hoping soon we can start doing some internationals again. It's clipping. I'm going to try and fix that. I think it's the heat. I just think my computer can't cope with this heat. Even though this is a super powerful computer. You can see the CPU going crazy here. Hang tight a second, guys. Hang tight, I'll be back. Yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me out there?
I hear you.
Cool. Hang tight, guys. We'll be back up in 1 second. I think we're good.
Nate, that was me. I just messaged you from the wrong account, dude. My bad. I didn't mean to wig you out, Nate.
Okay, guys. I think I'm back. I think I fixed it.
We're good.
Good old reboot always does the job. We are still live. Welcome aboard. How we doing, everybody? Okay, Demask says that's much better. Jordan is switching to Twitch. Yeah, Twitch or YouTube on the whole, they tend to have the best sound. Oh, Josh, I broke Shlo's stream. Don't worry, you didn't break it. It's the heat. I think it's the heat. Yeah, Stu says it's the space weather. Yeah. There's some kind of eclipse happening, right? Mass ejection from the sun due to hit the earth today. Right, there you go. We're back on. Twitch is where the party's at. Jordan's watching on Facebook. I thought you were going to switch to Twitch. Anyway, welcome. Anyway, I've got a really exciting stream tonight. I'm really excited about it. To welcome on to the stage. I'd like you to all go crazy in emojis. Go crazy with emojis in a minute when I bring them out. I have put together a really cool... Hey, thank you for the cheer, Demask. Just want to introduce these amazing guys to you. So if you don't know what the Transmute Academy is, it's an incredible community of... music tech geeks, just like myself, and I was honored to be invited to give them a masterclass. I did a masterclass for them, I don't know, about a month ago. Anyway, so it's founded by Laura. She's going to be on the stream. Laura Escude, she's an Ableton whiz genius. She's going to be joining my stream in July. I can't remember the exact date. One date soon, next month. And Jules, who runs everything for her, runs the Transmute Academy. He hit me up after the masterclass. He said, do you want to hang out and talk tech? And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it on the stream. And maybe you could bring some more of the talent from the Academy and we can make some music together and we can hang out together. So tonight we are going to be geeking out. So are you guys ready to meet some music tech geek performers just like myself? If you are, can you please go crazy in the chat as we welcome to the stage Reframinator, Mad Midi, and Ruby Mountain, all of whom are a big part of the Transmute Academy. Everybody go crazy for the Transmute Academy! Here they are, everybody. How we doing?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm great. It's so good to be here with you all.
Hey,
What
thanks for
up?
being here.
So stoked to be here. Thank you, Shlo.
Oh,
What
yeah.
up to my fellow transmutants?
Yeah.
So good to see y'all,
Transmutants in the
too.
house.
A global spread here. We got quite the global spread going on between us all.
Hey, Jules, Mad Midi, you seem really far away with your you're on a
Am I in the
TV
cave?
inside a box on a screen. Is it?
I'm
Can we see
tiny.
you any nearer?
Oh, yes.
So I feel like what we're gonna do. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Look at all this, man. Look at all this. Woo!
I'll go with this one. There we go.
There he is.
Hey, everybody. Good to see
I
you.
can come closer to compensate if that helps.
Maybe the
See
opposite.
ya.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, we've got some serious technical. I don't know how many different bits of equipment we've probably got between us. I don't even want to think about it. And I just really hope it's not mine that break and let everything down. I can already feel like I can hear that clipping again. So I really hope I don't have to, I don't know, have a problem. Hopefully not. But what I thought we'd do, yeah, is that we could all do a little performance. We could each kind of perform something and show our, it's kind of like a show and tell. Show our gear, make some music. And then I'm sure we'll have lots of questions to ask about each other's setups. And then once we've done that, I figured we could try and make some music together. I've been really, really enjoying during the lockdown, just finding ways to remote collaborate with people. So I've got my machine Beast, and I'm going to try and make music with you guys through Beast. And also, we can try out this plugin. We were trying it out on the stream last week called Satellite Sessions, which is a free collaboration plugin which works across platforms, which is really cool. We were going to use Endless, but some of us are Windows, some of us are Mac. You can't use Endless on Windows, so we're going to try Satellite Sessions again. We did it last week and it was fun. Big up to everyone in the chat. Thank you for all the love. What's going on, Jeanette Slack? Where are you watching from? Thank you for the hype there, Demask. This is cool. This is really, really cool.
Hope you're enjoying your ramen, Jeanette.
Laura. Say again?
I hope she's enjoying her ramen
out
there in Hong Kong.
Oh, wow,
Hey,
this is so global. Norm, Tronics,
Yeah.
big up to you. Where are you watching from? Where are you guys all hanging out? We want to know. Where in the world are you? Earl wants to see your nose cam again, Nate. And Demask is in planet Earth. At least some of us are. That's good. So how should we do this? Who wants to go first? Who wants to do the first demo? Do we have any volunteers?
Anybody?
Was that a
You're
volunteer?
at the kit, but I can go first if it.
I will
it's
if
required.
no one else wants to jump first. I am happy to go first.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
okay.
gonna throw it to the sharks.
Jules is going to
Okay,
dive in.
Jules.
So we're going to make him feel so welcome, everybody, please. Jules Jensen, aka Mad MIDI, the guy who put this whole thing together on my behalf. Thank you so
Hey,
much, Jules, for putting this together. What are you going to show us, Jules? Do you want to tell us a bit about it, or do you want to just jump straight in?
Yeah, I'll give a little precursor for the nerds out here. So, Mad MIDI's kind of an experimental laboratory for the different techniques and tech that I want to learn or want to be able to teach in my job at the Transmute Academy and Transmute Accelerator. So it's just like, we'll think up, I want to trigger lights with my drums today and figure out different ways of controlling that flexibly. Or a lot of times, really, this project started by sampling video and triggering video and the audio from the video in real time, although I'm not actually doing that today. I'm going a little bit more of an analog route and triggering analog synthesizers or hardware synthesizers and my lights to just make it a little more visual and not as dependent on some of the video stuff coming through over the stream right now. But all live triggered video has been a big part of it as well. As you can see, I got a ton of controllers. If you know Ableton well, I got a pretty wild CliffX Pro setup going with these iPads telling me everything that's going on in Ableton in real time. And yeah, I can get pretty flexible with how I can trigger these synths and which drums are triggering which synths. So as you can see over here, to my left, I have under the table with all the controllers a Moog Sub 37. Which, funny enough, will just appear magically when my hand goes under the table.
Whoa.
And that's using this proximity, M-I-D-I, proximity device that you can see glowing over there from Copper and Cedar. So I'll definitely give Ruben Dax and his company Copy and Cedar a shout out. Proximity sensor, so only when it's needed. Yeah, tons of like camera switching with OBS going on via this iPad control. As you can see, I got a couple different views and things. Hello. And yeah,
Hello.
and an Arturia Micro Freak, one of the greatest little synths ever over here. So I'm going to trigger those and make a little just live composition, do a little live MIDI looping, augmentation of live audio through my mixing board over there, and it's pretty fun. So enjoy.
This is exactly what we
Thank you
signed
so
up
much
for.
for having
Everybody,
me.
please go crazy for the man we call Jules, aka Mad MIDI. Everyone go crazy. Take it away, Jules.
So now I'm going to make some MIDI loops with this, right? And hence, I haven't played this in 14 days. I've been out in Las Vegas, so cope with me, folks. But it's just fun. So I'm going to make a MIDI loop of these things. Still, I had to bring up that other synth a little bit, too, to be honest. But watch, just a little bit of tweaking and some magic can start to come together, right? So I can go in here to this page of my TouchOSC template and tap tempo in a tempo. So I'll get like a kind of housey tempo going. Turn the click on. And slow it down a little bit. Okay, that feels grooving. I can hear the click in my ear. And then just a little bit of this. Do the kick for the bass.
Everybody go crazy there.
That's just
Thank
a
you
little
so
taste
much.
of what we can start kind of cooking up on them, you know?
Give it up
Cooking.
for Jules, aka Mad Midi in the house. So good. Oh my gosh, I have so many questions.
I have so many answers.
Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for that, man. I think we should hold the
you.
questions though. I think we should jump straight into another performance and then I think we should save the
100%.
geeking. Okay,
100%.
so thank you so
Yeah.
much, Jules. One more time, give it up for Jules there.
Thank y'all.
So good. And now we are going to be
you.
joined by... Who wants to go next?
I'm gonna have to go next because people are gonna go to sleep in the next half an hour in our house. So if there's going to be any noise, it has to go now.
Do it.
Yeah, you're in the latest of the 4 different time zones that we're in, right?
Yes, indeed.
You're in the future, man.
I'm in the
He
future,
actually
man.
is, though. It makes the most sense to me now that Nate is living. He's living in 2022 at least, if not far ahead. So
Basically, yeah.
he's the future man of the bunch. I'm
Right.
just trying to keep up.
Oh, please.
Okay, let me give you another intro. Can everyone in the chat please give lots of love emojis and go crazy for Nate, aka Reframinator. Take it away, son.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to play you a tune that I've written and produced and made on this here drum kit. In fact, you know what? There will be buffer underruns. There will be clicking. No one cares. I'm going to keep playing. There will be strobing lights and those sorts of things. So if you're allergic to that, lights. Wow. Turn away. Also, what I'm going to do, I was going to do this with chat. So, but unfortunately, I don't have a way to look at your Twitch chat at the moment. So I'm just going to switch to random genres in the middle of the tune with my genre selector over there.
Can you hear me? Because I
And
can
then
shout out what they're putting in the chat if you want.
Actually, yes, that would be a very good idea. Hold on, just let me, I'm going to change the headphones into my in-ears to check if I mean, you can probably still hear me because the mic I'm using is a wireless one. Technology,
We can hear you.
how
So
fantastic.
Everyone in the chat,
Let's
if
put-
you want to shout out genres whilst Nate is playing, I will shout them, put them in the chat and I'll
Right.
shout them out to him.
Cables are a mess, indeed. Wireless in-ears, wouldn't that be a thing? No,
Yeah.
what?
I'm wearing some right now.
Right.
Genre
All right,
selector,
now
here we
I've
go.
got the in-ears properly plugged in. Yeah. See, a proper performer or live streamer or broadcaster would have done this ahead of time.
It's
I
cool, man.
haven't.
Do you-
You can probably imagine why.
can you hear me,
right.
Jules?
Cool. Can you just say something so I can verify that I
Can
can
you hear me,
actually hear
Nate?
in the
Nate,
in-ears?
can you hear
Yes,
me?
I hear you guys. I hear you.
No, okay.
Nate, can you hear
that
us?
means I need to get desktop sound in there. Cool.
Nate, are
I
you
don't think you can
Now we
hear
can
us.
hear. Now we can.
Right, now I
Yes.
can hear you. Good.
Hello.
So Nate, there's already genres coming in. Do you want me to shout them at you now, or do you want to wait till you started?
Okay, so I'm just going to name a couple genres that I have over there. I've got techno, I've got drum and bass, I've got breaks, I have trap, and then I have a button that either does hardcore or hard bass. You know, that Russian thing, the hard bass, the Adidas, that thing. So you tell me, number one is techno, number two is drum and bass, 3 is breaks, 4 is hardcore hard bass, and 5 is trap. So any one of those, just let Shlomo know. He will let me know in these in-ears, and I will try to switch to it at the earliest possible opportunity.
This is exciting.
Cool.
This is cool.
It
We're
is.
hyped.
Right. So also, just as a precaution, I'm going to play the track now. So just make sure the levels are kind of there. You know, so it's not completely overloading everyone. Okay, I'm playing the track now. You ready?
Yeah. Go, go, go.
Okay. 3, 2. Is that coming through?
No, we can't hear it, bro.
It can't hear it. Okay, cool. Cool. So that means, is it not coming? Why would it not come through to? Wait, are you're monitoring the sound through? Oh, hold on. Just a second.
Now we can hear it.
There we go. Okay, cool. So maybe I had something on there. Cool. All right. 140. Let's go. I'm going to start out with just the breaks thing, and then we're going to go. Also, you can hear me now. I muted myself there for a second. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Right.
Are you
Let's
ready?
See. So if I do this, and then... Right, those are my snares coming through too. And I think my camera switched. Fantastic. Cool. So this is what I was talking about with the visuals there for a second.
Looks
Cool.
so good. Looks so
Let's get the ball rolling.
good.
3,
Everybody go
2,
crazy for Reframinator! That was hard. Okay, guys, what genre do you want next? Just shout it out. Can you hear me, Nate, if I give you a new genre? He can hear me. What do you vote, guys? What was it? Getting some number 2. I can't remember what that was, though. D&B? Non-logical ones to D&B. Should we go drum and bass? Let's go, drum and bass. Can we do this? Yes. Here we go, drum and bass is coming, I can feel it. Sick breaks. Nate, can you hear me? They want it faster. Here we go. Here we go, everyone. What else do we want on the genres, guys? Yeah, give it up, everybody, for Nate.
All right.
That was sick.
All right.
That was so good.
That was the drumming part of my rig. And
love
there are
it.
2 more. All right, so then this was just, of course, the drumming part. The other part that lives here is I'm not going to be able to demonstrate too much of it because, I mean, I might just. That's what you're here for anyway. Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? Let's go. Right, I've just disabled all of that nonsense, and I'm gonna disable that nonsense. Cool, right.
That was
Next
absolute fire, by the way. Just throwing
Yeah,
that
man,
out
I was
there.
rocking
That
out.
was,
Merci.
dude, the first groove, so nervy and just rocking that slithery vibe. Loved it.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
had
that
me dancing
obvious?
over here.
Oh my god.
Yes.
We were losing it,
Mutual
man.
hero, a mutual hero of ours for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and I didn't even go up to 174. I left you guys hanging at 159 in the tempo department.
Honestly,
Imagine my professionalism over here.
There's
All right.
time. Mate, the night is young. There's plenty of time.
Yes, there's plenty of time, yeah. Right, then the next, something else that I wanted to just quickly show off here is this mother, yes, I'm not going to swear in Twitch because TOS. Yeah, I know the platform. Come on, I know the platform. Sag in the chat, by the way, for TOS. Right. So what I have here is a looping station that I can make tunes with, and I actually do. I write a tune pretty much every day. Yeah, I do actually. I do write a tune every day, post it to my YouTube channel as a challenge. So if you want to see me suffer trying to do that every single day, go there.
What's the
See
handle,
results.
please, for YouTube? Nate, tell us. Is it
Reframinator, yeah, same. There isn't a person alive on the internet who would be dumb enough to actually use that name, except for me. Right. So what happens here is this is the looping station, and this allows me to make loops quite quickly. So it works similarly to how Endless would or something else. So you could, of course, I'm just gonna run the session real quick. Oh yeah, that's of course going to trigger the camera switching, which we don't want at the moment, because I just want this to show boom, 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 boom. All right, so if now I launch the session, it's not gonna switch over. Yeah, all right. It is still going to do those things, which is annoying slightly, but yeah, we can do it. I can handle it just by disabling this, and boom. There we go. All right, now when I play it, it's gonna go. So you should be able to hear drum sounds, those sorts of things. Cool. So I could do, and oh, that's right. I did not have this button down here enabled. That's why I didn't do it. Cool. Hey, start. There we go. I just made a quick little loop by pressing that over there. Let's do it again. There we go. We got one of those. Gonna open this up a little bit so we can have a little bit of. What the hell is this effect's not working? Oh, that's right, because they're on separate tracks. Cool. Should we put some bass on top, on bottom? Right, simple. You loop it, right? And then, really cool stuff. I can sample myself. Of course, right? Simple. Actually sample. There we go. And simple. All right. See, this is exactly what I was afraid of. In preparation for this gig, or for this live stream, I had to rewrite my session, which meant that a bunch of stuff doesn't work. What you should have heard back there was a couple of breakdown sounds and filter sweeps and things like that. but my PC does not want to play ball with that.
Oh
DSP
man, I
is
know
too
the
high.
feeling. I
Buffer
know the feeling.
underruns. I'm sorry.
No man,
yeah,
it sounded
that's-
wicked.
Yeah, so that basically the idea of this is to run kind of like Beardy Man's rig. In fact, it's inspired and it's made leaps and strides over my previous rig because of my intense grilling of the man as to how his rig works. And then I think the final thing I'm just gonna show over here is it's my rig that I use to perform basically live. I do this thing every Saturday on my YouTube channel where I review people's track submissions. And to make the stream a little bit more engaging, what I've made is a system of live post-production. It doesn't make any sense. Allow me to explain. You know in YouTube land how you've got those videos where you've got edits, zoom-ins, reaction clips, those sorts of things. I thought it'd be a good idea to make a system that allows you to do that live. So I've got this Stream Deck over here that has buttons on it, and by simply pressing them, I can do things like these, you know, a quick little zoom in there, or maybe more of a dramatic thing. Woo! Oh, look, big brain, 5 head, amazing, a Twitch meme. Something really awesome happens. All right, you know that one. Something terrible happens. Someone has a snare that sounds very awful. No. You're not. No. You need to you know, various things like these. So this is another one. Like, it allows me to create a show that looks and in many respects sounds like something that someone labored over in Premiere or DaVinci Resolve or something else for hours live video editing jazz. If you're into that, check it out.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to mute myself.
Thank you so much. That was wicked.
And let more talented people take the stage.
Guys, can you please give it up for Nate, aka Reframinator? If you've just joined us, my name's SK Shlomo, and today I am joined by 3 incredible performers and technologists from the Transmute Academy, which is a collective which I believe anyone can join. Anyone can join the Transmute Academy and learn from these type of people. If you are someone who makes music technology work for you, then come and join. Come and have fun at the Transmute Academy. So well done, Nate. Thank you so much. Reframinator, you can catch his show every week on YouTube. If you just joined us, you missed Jules, aka Mad Midi, doing some wicked triggering with his drums and mad stuff happening. And now we're going to hear from our third and final guest before I do my little show, and then we're going to collaborate together. So, Ruby, you're there. If you say something, Ruby, you should come up on the screen behind me. It should. We can say bye to Nate for a second. Ruby,
Hello,
are you there?
Hello, everyone. I'm here.
Everybody, here is Ruby Mountain. How you doing, Ruby?
All right.
Do you want to
It's
tell
so
us a
good
bit
to
about
be
what you're
here.
doing first, or do you want to just jump straight in?
I'm just gonna jump right in.
All right, let me give you a proper hype. Let me give you a proper build up. Everybody in the chat, let me see plenty of crazy emojis and make her feel really welcome to the stage. It is Ruby Mountain.
Hold up, we got a little glitch here. How is everyone doing? Such an honor to be here. Let's try this again. Oh, for some reason.
We're all
All right.
glitching today. This is what you get when you work with music technology.
We got glitches happening.
I like it though. It shows it's real. It's all legit. It's all happening live.
Huh. It's interesting. This one just doesn't want to work right now.
I swear it's the heat. Like computers don't
I
like
think
summer.
so.
I was getting those mad MIDI, mad like crunchy sounds on the audio, and that's why we had to restart at the beginning. And I've now got my fan that was facing at me is just pointing at the computer, and now it's working fine. So it's definitely the heat.
Let's see if this works. Well, let's keep going.
Do you want to come back to
love
it?
is never ending, kind of like a circle with no beginning and no ending. Wait, what'd you say? Oh my gosh. Hi, y'all. Okay, let me just start over. And I want to give thanks for being here and all the high vibrational beings. There are glitches today. It is the new moon eclipse. Definitely feeling that vibe. So let's take a moment to send out some positive energy to yourself and everyone around you that you love so dearly. I'm going to try this song one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'll flip to a different song.
We love you, Ruby. Take your time.
I definitely think it is the heat for sure. Okay. We're all just too hot. We're all too hot in this room.
It's too much fire. Hey, Ruby, if you want, I can do my set, and then you can come back on in a minute. If you want a minute just to meddle with it, or you can keep going. It's totally up to you.
Let me try one more time, and if it doesn't sync up, then yes. Thank you for that offer.
No pressure. All good. Take your time.
Yeah, it's not working. Let's switch. I'll be back. Stay
Okay.
tuned.
You're getting love from Laura herself. Laura Escude's in the building, everybody. Yes, Laura. Looking forward to having you on the stream again. When are you coming on the stream, Laura? I think we set a date in July, and I can't remember when it is, but you'll be on soon. That's exciting. So listen, Ruby's going to come back in a moment and try and cool her computer down a little bit, which means I get to go next. Yeah! How you doing, guys? My name's SK Shlomo. This is my machine here. I call her Beast. She's not called The Beast. She's called Beast, just to be super duper clear. People always seem to want to call her The Beast. No, she's called Beast. And I've been building this machine on and off for several years now. Feels like a long, long time. And I want to show you what it can do. I had to reboot, so that sometimes means that all the settings are wrong. So let me see if this is going to play. But I'm doing like beatboxing and live looping. Everything I'm going to play is just my voice being looped and sampled and manipulated like, yo, whatever you want to do today. 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 whatever you wanna do today. Yo, whatever you wanna do today. Yo, whatever you wanna do today. Yo, whatever you wanna do today. Yo. Ah, thank you. You're too kind. Thank you. Thank you. That was really fun. I massively enjoyed myself just then. I feel like I went somewhere that I wouldn't have gone if I hadn't been inspired by those three incredible performers that came before me. Two incredible performances we've seen, and another one that we're about to see. So thank you so much, everyone else who's been part of this so far. Massive love to Jules, massive love to Nate, massive love to Ruby. If you've just tuned in, I'm joined by three performers from the Transmute Academy, an international collective of music technologists who love to do what I do, which is geek out. And we are really going to geek out in a minute. You've seen a performance from Jules, aka Mad MIDI. You've seen Nate, aka Reframinator. In a minute, we're going to hear from Ruby Mountain. My name is SK Shlomo. Thank you so much if you've just tuned in. And after we've heard from Ruby, we're going to have a little geek out and kind of exchange some knowledge. And then we're going to finish by collaborating together, which is really exciting. Massive love to everyone who's tuned in. Hello to Stickle Mouse. How you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for tuning in. What's up to D-Mask? How are you? Laura's going to be on the stream on July the 15th. That's right. Laura, the creator of the Transmute Academy. We're going to be collaborating together on this very stream. I go live every single Thursday at this time. So on the 15th, that's the one. I'll be making music with your great leader. I'm excited. I'm really excited. She just finished doing all of the playback stuff for American Idol. So she's a international superstar, no less. So listen, Ruby, how's it going? Is your computer playing now?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yes.
this is good news. This is good news. All right, I'm going to give you another big build-up. So everybody, please go crazy for the one, the only, Ruby Mountain.
I send out so much love to all of you right now.
I'm gonna take my time, enjoy what I find. Will you bring the light? And will you love me? Love me, love me. And will you love me like you love you? Will you touch me like the sea kisses the rising moon? Baby, bring the light, bring the light. Baby, bring the light. I'm gonna take my time, enjoy who I find. You're the one who can care for you, the one who'll change when you need to. I'm not telling you what to do. I see the lights, 'cause baby we are light. I'm gonna take my time, enjoy in my Baby, bring the light. Bring the light. Baby, bring the light. I'm gonna take my time. Enjoy in my life.
It's Ruby Mountain, everybody!
Woo!
Yes, Ruby.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, let me turn up that reverb. So yeah, I loved putting this together because it gave me the opportunity to decide what stems I was going to play and what I wanted to loop live. And so I actually ended up working in arrangement mode so that I could bring in visuals from a music video that I shot. So that was normally I would work in session mode, just doing live looping, but working with Transmute, I learned how to, basically set up like a whole live set within arrangement mode so that I can flip back and forth between session and arrangement looping. And then so cool, got to learn how to use MIDI to through OSC later and OBS, switching it to hotkeys to bring in visuals back and forth. So yeah, as you can see, like I have, this is my OBS scenes, and so I'll have more on the songs that I'm bringing in the visuals, and then let's see what else. Yeah, so this is, I didn't perform this song, but this is something like where I'll have like the track on it, and then I'll take out some parts and loop, or just play those parts live, which is also a Transmute trick that I learned from taking the course this last year. And also having a talkback track, which is cool to bring you some notes to let you know when things are coming in, because I use the master to change the tempos along the way. So that's a little insight into this song. This song's called Seeker. You can find it on my Full Moon mixtape, and I just released a video, so follow me on YouTube. You can look up Ruby Mountain Music or Ruby Mountain Seeker, and it'll pop up. And for this one, I had, some loops here and some clips already in place. And then I used my mini launch pad to do the looping, and my Ableton Push to on this song to start it. But on other songs, I'll also play like some of the synths and stuff live. But I guess on Seeker, you saw me loop the drums here too. So that's a little bit about my set. Thank you for having me. Let me know if you have any questions. Follow me on Instagram, ruby.mountain. Be in touch. I'd love to connect and raise the vibration of the planet together.
Yes, Ruby. Everyone, please give it up for Ruby Mountain. So lovely. Chat is sending you so much love right now. You're getting fire from Norm. You got this from Laura. You're getting roots from Earl. Feels right from Damask. Big up Ruby. Dynamite. Getting all kinds of love. Janet Slack says Butte.
Thank you.
Damask says triggering OBS scenes via live just kind of blew my mind. Yeah, that's fun, huh? That's really, really cool.
That's how we roll over here at Transmute.
Right.
We're just pressing buttons, switching scenes, sending hotkeys. That was great,
Yeah.
Ruby. And you're crushing it. It's so good to see how far you've taken it, and all of us here, right? We're just pushing boundaries, and as a fellow transmutant and now administrator of the program, couldn't be prouder.
Yeah.
And we have another one coming up soon, so anyone out there who wants to learn the tricks,
if you want to learn this
I see some names that look like they want to know some of this stuff. So make
how
sure
do
you
people sign up, Jules?
TransmuteAccelerator.com.
Cool.
Simple application lets us. I read them all. We all read them all and get to know everybody. And we like to find the right crew. We want to know everyone's in it to win it and nerdy and as nerdy as we are. But all Ableton levels accepted. Of course, we're not cliquey that way. But of course, the nerdier you want to get, the crazier your show will be. Of course. And yeah, we go over all this kind of stuff, which we'll give plenty away on the stream today, but you best believe there's plenty more than that. So I don't want to get too shameless, but I really do. It changed my life, and it's all from the heart. So yeah,
Love it,
we'd love
man.
to have you join us for the next session starting soon. Apply now. Limited seats, folks. Get in there.
Okay, gang, if you're watching at home and you have any questions about the way any of us did anything you've just seen so far, if you've just tuned in, my name is SK Shlomo. I am a world record-breaking beatboxer and world looping champion, so I've demonstrated some of my beatboxing and live looping. We've got Ruby, who you just saw, Ruby Mountain. You've got Nate, who you heard earlier, a.k.a. Reframinator, and Jules, a.k.a. Mad Mimi. If you've got any technical questions, I've got some technical questions that I'm going to ask, so maybe we should... I should just fire away. I think I'm going to start by asking Jules a question, if that's okay.
Please.
It's not even that technical, actually, Jules. I just want to know, there looks like you've got like a... Can you go to your overhead cam for me, Jules?
And boom.
It feels like to your right, it looks like you've just got like a pile of cymbals taped to each other.
The best clap stack in the game. So yeah, right now in the drum world, any drum nerds here, we have one on stream, so Nate can attest to this. The clap stack wars are real right now. So
tell us about
it all started. Right, so it all started when the company Istanbul, well, we have to give credit where credit is due, developed a new kind of cymbal style, we'll say. When I forget the drummer they collaborated with on it. But it's, pretty much 3 like very thin bent cymbals that I guess just when there's some air kind of between them and they can breathe a little bit and they're very thin and papery, really get like a clap, hand clap kind of sound.
Let's hear it.
Right.
So cool. It's kind of trashy as well, though, isn't it? It's got like a real
totally
trash
right.
sound.
Like stacks have been hot for a while now. Of course, like I got my little one over here, which is a little more, decay time on it, a little sloshier, a little more metal. But this one, pretty much I saw the Istanbul one when it came out and was like, okay, that sounds awesome. And I'm trying to kind of find new textures and blend different things. You reuse old cymbals, find textures. That's the amazing thing about drums is like any sound can be a drum kind of in the right context, right? So there's no limit really to how you could kind of use something. And I had these 3 broken and old. The bottom one, they are taped together, so it's not easy, but the bottom one on here is probably the world's crappiest cymbal ever made, which I don't even know where I got it. It's like a Tama who make drum cymbal. It's paper thin. But when I bent them over my knee and taped them together, I believe it to be the best sounding clap stack of them all.
Come on in, give us a little beat with the clap stack here, man.
Got you.
Doesn't sound like cymbals, does it? So sick. Honestly, it doesn't sound like cymbals when you put it in context. Sounds like a clap with a bunch of reverb on. That's cool. I love that.
And that's all the verb is all getting applied in real time through the X32 desk, right? So all the drums are able to be manipulated with no latency. I'm hearing the effects that I apply to my drums and to the analog synths or the hardware synths. I keep saying that. The Moog is analog, of course. But no sound going into Ableton, right? Ableton is simply running as the master brain and MIDI distribution, MIDI manipulation, OSC distribution going on back and forth between multiple computers, 3 computers running in this rig right now. You don't want to know how much my electric bill is. It's insane. But
that's so cool. Earl's loving it. He says he first saw stacks being used by Sarah Thorwell, who's sick on the kit. Subsonic says sick drums. How you doing, Subsonic? Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Damask says shout out the world's crappiest cymbals. Thank you for the cheers as well, Damask. That's awesome. Really, really, really cool. All right, so let's pass this on, right? Jules, can you pass on the question? Like, can we make it like a relay? Can you pass on a question to someone else out of the rest of us, and then whoever that is will pass on another question to the next?
Absolutely. So Guess my question is, in Nate's sampler, you said he's got those 2 layers. So if we just look at the little sampler quick and how you're kind of using those 2 layers of each loop, that part.
Yeah.
came to me.
Well,
Everything's
it's
been
not
interesting, but that was
yeah.
particularly.
It's not actually a loop, the sampler. I think what you're talking about is the looper that has the 2 different layers that you can switch between, right? Not the sampler. Yeah. Well, if we just go into my over screen here, English, fantastic. It's late. If you haven't noticed.
Over screen.
Yeah. Okay, stop it. So what each of these devices that you can see over here, I'm hearing some delay. Hold on, I'm just going to reset these in case it's coming through my system. If not, hello. Okay, now it's gone. Cool. Okay, it was somewhere in the rig here. Yeah. Each one of these devices here is a looper that has a couple of different tools to be able to create, well, a loop and then modify it while it's playing.
What looper is it?
It's one that I've built myself. In fact, I'm going to show it right now. So I'm just going to open it up. Boom. And this is what it looks like. It's big. Very big. So that's one layer, that's another layer, and these are the controls and control logic over there. It's big, it's complex, but it works, and it's really sick. Come on, just think. No, okay, my mic is not yet running out of juice, but it will soon because it's wireless. So each one of these controls one instance of that looper.
Sorry, I lost you for a sec because my headphones died. But what looper did you say it is?
It's one that I've built inside Bitwig. So
okay.
I differ a little bit from everyone else on this because I'm using Bitwig as my software rather than Ableton. I'm sorry, I'm on the dark side. I am the Sith Lord, you are the Republic. And as we know, the Republic loses for a while, so, you know. Right.
Hey, we're getting CliffX on Ableton 11 and new Touch OSC any minute now, so watch out. We're about to start smashing.
Cool. I'm over here in open stage control, open source. Get at me.
Also very legit.
All right. Now, back to the looper, though. You've got controls, these white ones that allow you to select a length of the loop that you can see here. Now, if I just run the session, so I've got the bullet. So I have a, sorry, there's a, yeah. I'll need to launch one of these. Let's say, should be pretty easy to demonstrate with a, let's see, just a techno-y thing. Cool, at 120. Now I've got a metronome going in my ears, so I know what the tempo is. And if I just blah, 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 do something like this, what should happen is it should get recorded. If this button right there, this white one was on, this means the input of my mic is recorded into the system, is recorded into the system, is recorded into the system, to 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 the system. What I just did right there was cut into the loop, make it smaller, and then I stretched it out again. So what you could do with this looper is, you know, loop a quarter. Shut up. Loop a quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note. Then you can multiply it by going up, or you can close it down smaller. You can close it by just moving up and down. And the top one is layer A, and the bottom one is layer B. So if you do this, layer B. So if you do and this, then talk a little bit more. So if you do this, layer B, and switch, and then talk a little bit more, and then talk a little B. So if you do, so each one of these is actually two loopers that you can switch between by using this button over here. And you know, there's standard operations that you can do on a looper, like so what I just did there was created a small loop, multiplied it, overdubbed on top of it, multiplied it again, and then replaced what was in there with a different piece of audio. So you can build up variations on themes very quickly with something like this. And this kind of looper is something that you'll find in Tim Magzile's Endless app and the studio version as well. You don't have to build this yourself. Endless serves as actually a pretty good looper by itself if you want it to be that. And then every one of these loopers also has a couple of effects that you can put on whatever's in the loop, and put on whatever's in the loop, and put on whatever's in the loop, and put on whatever, and put on in the loop, and put on whatever's in the loop, and put on whatever's in the loop, whatever's in the loop, in the loop, and put like this. If you want to.
So you're touch screen controlling that, right?
Yeah, touch screen. I'm getting a bigger one, a 24-inch, because this thing's going to grow. This thing is going to grow. And then this little thing over here is really cool, because what this is this is more of a mix thing than a performance or a sound effects thing. It allows you to place the sound in different, or whatever's in the loop, in different areas of the mix, so to push it up, down, forwards, or backwards in the hierarchy of the mix. So if you have something like a lead line that you want to push more in, if you don't like where it sits in the mix, you want to push it up a little bit more, what you can do is you can simply drag upwards, and it applies a little bit of mid-range saturation on it and pushes it up. If you want to back, you can drag it down and it applies a rhythmic sidechain to it. You can go left and it spreads it out into stereo a little bit, which brings it forward, or go back, which adds a little bit of room sound and pushes it back into the mix a little bit. And these elements are actually controlled also by this thing over here, which is a rapid arranger, which basically is just presets for various settings on these loopers. So one button press over there sets, I don't know, let's say the bass is a bit more saturated, the drums are a bit more saturated, the mids and pads and tops are a little bit low passed, and then another one just makes everything clean, but it removes all the effects and, you know, yada, yada, yada. On and on and
So
on
cool.
and on and on. And that's only with this button on, which is the input of the mic. What I can actually also do is use this button, select the sound, and now I was able to record one of these instruments, which are synths and samplers. Or here's the really cool part: you can record the output of the machine back into itself with this button. So I can do this. So these are master effects. Right.
Love it. So cool.
Many things happening here.
Very cool, man. I love that. Round of applause, please, for Nate, everybody. And Nate, can you pass on the question relay, please? Could you ask a question to Ruby or myself? In fact, I already asked the question, so you should ask it to Ruby, and then she can ask one to me.
Yeah, I will. So one thing that I was really impressed in your performance was just your vocal control, and something I've wanted to get into myself. If you had to coach someone that was a little bit insecure about what their voice is, also didn't really care what it came out as, which is completely oxymoronic, but still, and doesn't know where to start, what would you tell them?
Ooh, good one. Well, I think you have a good intuitive first step, which is not caring what your voice sounds like and just wanting it to come out of your body. And I would practice doing the different vowels. And so try just so you can see like the dynamics that you can actually get. Like, what is it like to belt? So when you're like yelling, you use vowels like a, ah, right? And when you're singing more soft, it's like oohs and ahs. And you don't ever want to like sing like an A or an ooh, like trying to belt that, which I see a lot of singers, like beginning singers do, because that's going to harm your vocal cords. So just like experimenting with what sort of vowel sounds, the shape of your mouth can get you loud and soft, without even thinking about pitch. Because once you can see like the dynamic range you can get with the different shape of your mouth, then you can begin to, have more control with your breath in those different mouth shapes to hit notes. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it was really cool to come into Transmute as like a vocalist, and then to be able to pick apart songs and figure out, how do I, so I'm not just singing to a track, right? Like how do I play different stuff? So that's been really cool to come in as a vocalist and begin to figure that out. But yeah. So anyways, but I do that for your voice for sure. Is there anything else, or should I pass the question? Anyone have a question for me? Any questions?
There's lots of love coming in here, guys.
I know you're set up pretty well at this point, Ruby. So
Little Wing says,
I don't wanna
awesome
hog the
advice. Thank
questions,
you. You
but
can tell
it's
Ruby's
so
vocals
sick
are
to see how well
inspiring.
it's working.
Just look how happy those plants look, seriously.
Well, I will share like one super like great tech thing for me that I learned, was really like being able to see that I could use MIDI to control things, and I'm doing it on like a level like just to see like, oh, I can set up a clip and have it send out MIDI to OSC later, which can translate into a key, which will trigger a visual. And that's so cool because that like little chain of events can happen in a lot of different ways, as we've seen with like Jules and triggering different cams, and then like with Nate doing different lights, so using MIDI to control things. So that's pretty awesome to have learned that in Transmute. Yes. Okay, so
Love it.
question for Shlomo. Wow, your set was so dope with doing all the looping. I'm curious, like, your process of deciding like what you want to loop first. Like, how do you go into coming up with like a loop composition for yourself?
That's a cool question. Thanks. Well, I feel like I like to just. I've got different things that I'll do. Like sometimes I'll have a whole kind of composed routine that I've practiced before, like so I know exactly what layers are going to come in when. But other times, like that thing I just did, I just really started with something. Like I was just talking and I looped it, and then that becomes the inspiration for what you're going to make next. Talking and I looped it. But other times, quite often, I will start with like a little groove, like a little hi-hat. And that sets the tempo, it sets the vibe, and then you can kind of jam with that. I'm just getting into it now, but yeah, it's just all it takes is the right starting point and the right jumping off point. And another thing I always try and encourage people to do when I'm teaching about like looping, live looping, and any kind of performance that involves electronics is embrace the glitch. Like when things go wrong, don't try and explain it away or try and don't feel uncomfortable about it. Like embrace it. Like make it part of the thing, and don't be afraid to just be like, oh well, that went wrong. Like I feel like Ruby, you demonstrated that earlier. Like if you just try and keep going and it's not working, like that is actually way more uncomfortable for the crowd than just saying, oh, something's wrong, and acknowledging that, and then maybe even trying to make that into a thing. Like I always try and do that, try and encourage people to do that. If something unexpected happens, embrace that and like build it into the tune, make it into something creative.
And are you using, how are you looping? Are you using a looper, or are you just doing it in a clip?
Yeah, I'm using
pedal?
so the way I set Beast up, I had to hack push using Max for Live. So that I could control 5 instances of Ableton's stock looper plugin. I was trying to emulate a hardware looper that I have called the RC505, which is the most powerful hardware live looper I've used. Yeah, and I loved using that, but when I wanted to move into software, I wanted to make sure I could get Ableton to do everything that the 505 did and a whole lot more. So, yeah, the really hard thing
I might still have to get one of those. I'm thinking I may grab one of those to do the live looping over all my analog stuff or live stuff that doesn't go into Ableton.
505 is great.
Externally.
Yeah, it is.
It's
great
indestructible.
I could make a couple.
It's a good bit of kit. If you're into like Mark Rabia or anyone like that, it's the go-to. It's an entire studio in a box. It's so good. But yeah, I'm controlling the Ableton Looper plugin, which isn't a brilliant device, but it's good enough. And I've had to do a lot of work around. I had to learn. It took me a long time to be able to create visual feedback here on Beast so that I could actually see what the 5 loopers are doing. So there you've got 3 loops that I made there. And just to get these buttons to flash in time, green if it's playing, red if it's recording, red if it's recording, red if it's, and then orange if it's overdubbing, red if it's recording, red if it's recording, red if it's recording, red if it's recording. That took a lot of energy just to make it do that. Says there is a device on Isotonic that lets you control several Ableton looper devices on the push. There is, but it just wasn't what I wanted it to do, and it didn't work in the way I wanted it to. So I had to, like, the beautiful thing about this is it's kind of hacked push. So those buttons, I've taken them over, but I can let go of them by just pressing this button here that I call looper mode. If I turn that off, that's now working just like push. You don't have to go into any like user mode or so I can actually still use push for all of its normal functionality to play using all the other buttons. And in fact, do you know what, guys? There's another function that I built into this that I really wanted it to be able to do, which was to be able to make these one-shot samples. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. I had already used one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And I use that on stage to sample the crowd, which is really, really fun. And I wanted to try something today, which is to try and make music with you 3 by actually sampling you guys into Beast, which I think would be really fun if you guys are up for it. I need you to make like kind of one-shot sounds, like stabs, or like it can't be a long loop or a long phrase at the moment, but it can just be like a sound, an interesting sound or an interesting thing. I guess you've got about 1 second on there, maybe 2, but not much. So like, I don't know, we've definitely got to get that stack, what do you call it, a stack clap, Jules?
Clap stack.
Clap stack. Can you count me in though? Because there's a time delay on Zoom. So what I need you to do is go 2, 3, 4, and then hit another one.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got it. Maybe we'll make these into a sample pack, and you guys can all download this later and play with. Okay, so we've got one sound in there. And that was transmitted through Zoom. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good fun. Okay, so what are we going to put in here next? Who's got something they want to add? Like, there's no rules here. Hey, Ruby, I like that. Can you give me a count in so I know when you're going to do it?
Yeah.
Give me a 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
Got it. That's nice. Even got the delay as well. That's really nice. Let's keep going round. So Mr. Reframinator, do you want to put something in? He's got a tambourine there.
I'm muted. That's why it didn't work. Yeah, I've got a tambourine. Yes.
Okay, give me a little 2, 3, 4. In fact, it doesn't have to be one hit. You can actually, play something rhythmical if you want. So, but just count me in
All right.
first.
Hold on, just let me see if I.
It's composing.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I got it. Let's see.
Right.
Okay, I love it. That's good. Okay, let's keep going around. Maybe I should put a sound in next, so it's what do you call it? Fair. I'm going to do a little kind of like a little bass noise. Okay, that's good. Jules, can you do a little flourish of some description? Make a sound first so that you come up on the screen, so that Zoom puts you up.
Hey there. Hello.
There he is. Okay, Jules, count me in and then just do something. It doesn't matter what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna give you like a trap hi-hat kind of little buzz.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get it?
I got it. There's some voice in there as well. I don't know where that came from, but I quite like it. This is good. This is good. Good encouragement coming here from Laura. So this is so cool. Elle says, do you need a sick clap
thank
stack?
you, Laura.
I got you. And Demask says, this is the future now. Hope so. Hope so. All right. So who's next? I can't remember what order we did. Is it Ruby next? Yeah, Ruby, can you?
Yeah, it's me.
Can you give me something? Because we've got lots of melodic stuff, but maybe, sorry, we've got lots of non-melodic stuff, but maybe we need something more of a melody to it. Are you there, Ruby? If you say something, you should come up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Can you
There
hear
she
me?
is. Yeah, cool.
I can't hear what it sounds like right now, but I'll still add something.
Oh, hang on. Are you not getting the playback?
Are other people getting the playback?
There you go.
Oh, now I can hear
I
it.
switched
Yeah,
it so you guys can hear. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I think the
now I can
audience
hear
could
it.
hear the whole time, but you guys on Zoom couldn't hear, but I've switched it now. That's what we've got so far. So Ruby, if you count me in, can you do something that goes with that first vocal you did, maybe?
2, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ha 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 ha. 1 ha ha ha. 1. Should we try it again? 1 1 1 ha ha ha. 1 ha ha. 1 1 1 ha ha ha.
That's kind of nice.
1 1.
I like it. I like it. Okay, cool. Who goes next? I've forgotten the order of this. Nate, I think you. Can you give us something bassy or keysy or something?
Bassy or keysy? I think I just. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can. I'm gonna put this on here. This is live, folks. We're gonna put a little bit of a pitch shifter on this, so we get some bass.
Nate, this sounds like one of my anxiety dreams. Yes. Okay. I got it. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. We've got one more slot left here. I think we should all do something together. Like, let's just all make a noise at the same time and see what happens. Jules, Ruby, are you down with that? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's going to be hard to time. So, Elle says we should name
Kind of
this
running
track
a little
Anxiety
multitask
Dream.
operation here, but I'm back, y'all. I'm back, baby.
You're back. That's cool. Elle says we
what
should
can I
name
do?
this
You want
track.
a bass? You want some synth? You want something?
Just want a kind of
Probably
a
not.
thing. That now that we've named the track Anxiety Dream, that's your theme. Are you ready? So I'm going to
I
count
got
you in,
you.
but it's going to be a bit more ambient because it's not going to be working rhythmically because of the time delay on Zoom. So I'll just count you in and just give me some noise. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's nice. Got some samples.
Sounds like a spooky string sample. That's awesome.
Does.
Okay, let me try something.
Success.
I'm going to try and pull these together now. Can you hear that? That's fun, man.
Oh yeah.
Anxiety
Global.
Dream is a hit. It's a hit.
We've gone global.
We've gone global. Thank you so much.
I hear we're big in Slovenia right now.
There's a lot of love coming
Yes.
in on the chat here. Thank you, crowd leader. Laura's freaking. Stickle Mouse says it needs some synth,
Yes.
please. And Elmore thinks it's hilarious. I think he means that we're calling it Anxiety Dream. That's cool. So my idea is, what if we can either keep building it like this, like I can actually sample you guys directly into the loops, or we could jump into the other technology that we were playing with earlier. We haven't got it. We haven't done it yet, but we were thinking of playing with this new plugin. What's it called again? Sessions. Satellite Sessions.
Satellite sessions.
So in theory, we could build a track up in more of a linear format together. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I can cope with diving into more of a studio mode right now. I'm quite enjoying just keeping it live and
The live loops. Can we send you, like, if I play a 4-bar drum loop, can you sample that and get it looping if we determine the tempo or something? If we start, like, making a little bit more long form samples, or should we keep it one shot? Either way.
If we want to
all
do more
good.
long form, then we should jump into sessions. You know why? Because I can't. The time lag through Zoom is horrible for anything rhythmic.
True.
We could try it. Do you know what? I'm not the kind of guy who says no, that won't work. I'm the kind of guy who says let's try it because something mad will happen. So listen, can you just? I'll tell you the tempo, right?
Okay.
The tempo is 105.2. Is it?
Okay. I'm gonna go type that into my main comp.
105.2. Sounds like a radio station.
It does.
My favorite bit is the kind of, I think it's a pitched vocal sample. Oh, I think it's Ruby, but I pitched it.
Yeah, it is.
So, Jules, have you got a click at that tempo now?
Yes.
Okay. So, can you play me a beat in that tempo? Damask says, appreciate the effort and inventiveness. Thank you so much, man. And Earl meant, when he said it was hilarious, he meant it was the sample of all of us guys on top of each other. This one. No, this one. Crowd Leader says, something about this really reminds me of Bow Selector. Which, if you don't know what that is a comedy show here in the UK from a long time ago.
I lived in the UK
thank
a
you
long
for-
time ago. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't. I wish I did. Maybe I'll get to say that one day.
Say what? Say what?
That I lived in the UK a long time ago.
Have you ever lived here?
What? No. I made a joke that I did live in the UK a long time ago, and then said maybe I'll get to. That'll be true one day, which would be awesome.
That would be cool,
Yeah,
man.
same.
Definitely
I'm
trying to
calling
get
that
over
in.
there ASAP. Try to
Come
play
and
some
hang.
shows out there and do some F1 watching.
Let's do this in person. It'd be really cool.
It'd be so great.
It
So
would
have
be
you got
cool.
something there, Jules? Can you play me
I
a
got
beat
you.
at
Let me throw you a little 105 groove. I guess maybe just give me
105.2. Thank you very much.
105.2. 105.2. And
You're British, not German.
I think give me like a thumbs up, I guess, once you've captured it.
I don't know how I'm going to do that. Just start by playing it to me.
Okay, I got you.
Sounds so good. I've just forgotten to do anything, so I'm just jamming. Okay, keep going at that tempo, right? Can you hear me, Jules? Keep going.
Yeah.
I have to warn you guys that I've used all 8 of the samples, so I'm actually going to have to delete one. But I don't care. Let's keep moving. Okay, so if you just tuned in, my friend Jules, who's on the other side of the planet to me right now, is drumming in his studio, and we're making a track by sampling through Zoom. Oh. Keep going, Jules. Okay, I think I captured it. Let me see if it works.
Pretty close.
It's not super clean. Let me try that one more time.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, you keep going because it's easier for me to trigger.
I'll give you a little counting with my sticks too on the
Okay.
the one and that I'm hearing.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Check this.
Yes. Custom breaks delivered to you daily.
Oh, when the levee breaks, got no
That's fun.
place to stay.
So let me see. Can I put this into the groove?
It really does sound like it.
So here's what we've got so far. Let's see if I can put it on top of this. Let me see. I've just made this particular loop a 4-bar loop. Have I? Seem to have made it a 5-bar loop. I've got 5 bars to play with. Let's see what this is going to sound like. No, that sounds mad. I'm not going to do a 5-bar loop. I'll try it on this one here. So I'm going to double this loop. It's currently a 1-bar loop. Now it's a 2-bar. Now it's a 4-bar loop. Let me see. Yeah, it's gone in, it's worked.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like a break, like a woo! Look sharp, look sharp. You know what I mean? Got the bad beats. That's fun. Okay, that's fun, that's fun. What are we going to put into this thing next? Now we know we can do slightly longer phrasing. Like, I feel like it needs... Well, yeah, crowd, what do you guys want us to put in next? Tell us in the chat. What are we missing here? I don't know. Ruby, have you got something maybe that would a slightly longer kind of thing that might go in there?
Sure, can I hear it again real quick? Do you want me to count in?
Let me think. How is the best way to do this? Because if you... Basically, you have to do it without listening to it.
Oh, that's fine. I think I did that.
That's nice. What'd you say there, Ruby?
Oh, I said we could try it again. It was kind of out of time. I wasn't counting when you got captured that one.
Okay.
But it's all good if you want to use it.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Count me in, Ruby.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You only get the first half of the phrase by the looks of it.
Yeah, maybe you can work with
I like it. I like it a lot. We're missing some bass though. We need some like fat, filthy bass, either bass guitar or synth bass or something. Any volunteers?
I think it's Nate's turn. You got a fat bass?
Nate, my friend. Demask says more bass is going to be my answer.
Bass.
Bass, 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 cyborg. Hey, Ricardo, watching on Facebook. First person to jump in on Facebook. How you doing? He says, so cool. Doodle-did, doodle-did-do. You got something? I did ask him for bass earlier and he had to pitch his voice down. Yeah. Can you turn that up a bit, please, Nate, my friend? Or if you can't, I can probably do that here, actually.
Jules, mute yourself.
Jules, are you trying to speak to us? Oh, he's on his phone. He's on his phone. I'm going to mute him briefly.
I think he's trying to talk to us now, but...
Are you trying to talk to us, Jules?
Can you hear me? I was for a second. At first, I was voice to texting, but then I wanted to tell you that I'm still listening to everybody and I love what we're doing. But thanks.
Nate, how you doing, bro? Have you got some bass? That sounds good. And can you play something at the tempo? What is it again? 105.2. We can't hear your voice though, bro. We've lost Nate. Oh, he did say his mic was going to die, didn't he?
Hello. Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah,
You're back.
okay.
You're back.
There we go. Okay. Button. I needed to press button. Fantastic. Okay. Right. I don't know what happened there for a second. Sorry. Right. 105.2. Right.
105.2 FM. Anxiety Dream Radio.
Yeah. What's the bass note that you want me to do? I'm terrible with pitch. That's what I'm asking.
I feel like the key is like a. What is that?
No.
I think it's an A. Just playing that on my guitar, so okay. Or maybe upper semi, B flat. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, got it. Cool. So if I play it like, okay, now I've got a metronome going at 105.2.
0.2, Nate. You gotta get that 0.2, baby.
Let's go back to my anxiety dream. Reframinator in the building, everybody.
Nate, do you have anything that's like a 1977 Fender P bass with a felt pick vibe going on over there, or are we just neuro to the max? Can you give me can you give me a Rocco Prestia? No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I mean, we can. I've got a selection of basses. How about that? Let's. I'll let you pick the best one. So we've got this one. We've got that one.
Yeah, I like the smooth. I'm a smooth guy. I like the. Well, no, I'm not. But I like smooth bass. We'll put it that way.
This one has a little bit of a sequence going. We can do that one. Was that not working? Oh, that's because it's empty. Wow, fantastic. Professional streamer over here.
Oh, I like that one that went wah.
Oh, all right. So that's the.
Yeah, wicked. Can you play me a little bass line that goes here?
All right. So just play the loop so I can synchronize myself with it. You got it?
Are you ready to play something?
Yeah, I was trying to follow the kick drum there.
Yeah, but don't try and do it in time to this because you're out of sync. So you just count me in and play something to that tempo, yeah?
Okay, cool. All right, hold on. Just play the loop again so I know what the kick drum pattern is. Okay, so it's just 1, 2. Okay, cool. I got it.
Count me in, bro.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Hold on. Before you do that, I'm gonna mute my mic so you don't get the key sounds there.
Baseline snipe.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. Hey.
Okay, I wasn't expecting you to give me a 2-bar count in. Just give me a 3, 4, and then do it.
Okay, cool. All right. 3, 4.
Expecting you to give me... I got it. That's nice, man. So there we have it, everybody. Thank you everybody who's tuned in tonight. It's been really fun. Massive love to everyone at the Transmute Academy. Massive love to Laura for making this whole community in the first place. If you've enjoyed the show, I do stuff like this every single week right here on my Twitch, on my YouTube, on my Facebook. So please hit the follow button. I'm every Thursday this time. Thank you for all the cheers, Dimash. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you for all the love, gang. It's been really fun. Massive respect. Can we please give some huge love here to my collaborators tonight? Ruby Mountain.
So good to be here.
Nate,
Thanks for
aka
having
Reframinator. And of course, the man who helped me recruit these guys to put this all together, and also the man in charge of day in, day out business over at Transmute Academy. It's Jules, aka Mad Midi.
Hey, thank you.
So much love. Everyone in the chat going crazy. Thank you. It's been, honestly, you guys have kept me going this whole time, this whole year. Every Thursday, it's been beautiful. I've had some crazy stuff happening in my life, which I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to you about, but having this sort of stability of knowing I have a creative outlet and have a way of connecting with the world every Thursday, even when I couldn't tour, it's been so special. I had to cancel over 100 shows last, in 2020. It was horrible. And I've just announced my tour. I'm so excited. I'm heading back out on the road in like 4 weeks. You know what? The 10th of July is my first show. And it's the 10th of June today, 1 month to go. So if you want to follow my show, follow my tour, go beatboxadventures.com. Also on beatboxadventures.com, you can donate money to Crisis, the homeless charity, and I will shave my head during one of these live streams in a month's time. Right before that first show, I'm going to shave my head. Unless Team Ponytail, there's 2 teams on my Just Giving on beatboxadventures.com. Team Ponytail are currently losing by quite a long way. Team Shave have raised a lot more money for charity. So if you want to see me grow this ponytail for another whole year, you've got to get in there and donate more than Team Shave, who are currently slaying it. So I'm going to be going out on tour with no hair at all. This is my lockdown hair. I've been growing it since before that very first. I cut it at my last show, March 2020. It's been an emotional time. It really has. Thank you so much, Jules. Thank you so much, Ruby. Thank you so much, Nate. Love you. Thank you, everyone, tuning in. I will be back here, same time, same place, next Thursday. Big love. Take care.
Big love.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Come join Transmute. See you later.